Hi, I'm Chris Plants, founder of Help for Dyslexia. I would like to introduce you to my teaching program called EnCHANTing Strategies, which I created 25 years ago. It has taken non-readers and made them into confident readers, more capable spellers, and given them new prospects for their future. So when I hear on the media that hundreds of children are leaving the education system semi-literate, I know that this program of mine can help because it's had 25 years of being tried and tested. It is fun to do, it gets results fast, it is multisensory and structured, and contains all the elements of the science of reading. It has absolutely changed children's lives. The course consists of a combination of my initial word mnemonic chants and a phonics section, which is an adaptation to the Orton-Gillingham method that I was trained in. I have to say though that it's the mnemonic chant section which is hugely popular amongst the pupils.
The mnemonic method in particular was just amazing. It's like magic. They were accumulating more and more words that they could both read and spell, and eventually they started reading sentences like these. I mean, really, are you kidding? I mean, just weeks before, they were unable to read words like in or at. I mean, the effectiveness of this program is just amazing.
There are 10 instructional videos at each stage, which means that teachers, assistant teachers, aides, parents, in fact anybody, can actually teach like a specialist teacher, meaning that the children can get their needs met and they can make real progress.
So thank you, Chris, for creating the program and making it so easy to teach. It's just like taking a recipe and putting it together, and the results just speak for themselves.
Once downloaded into your computer, the teaching course is ready to use immediately. All you need to teach it is the following. Hundreds of ready-made worksheets are there for your use straight away. But don't be put off by the apparent bland look of the worksheets, because actually it's the pupils that put the colour into these worksheets. And this actually is one of the strengths of this teaching course. You could actually say, in a slightly poetic way, that EnCHANTing Strategies does actually put the colour into the darkness of these pupils and give them hope for the future. As you look at the mind map, you can see various colours. The purple rectangles are videos. There are 10 instructional ones throughout the course and 10 testimonial ones. The little red circles indicate how many worksheets there are, and in the case of the mnemonics, how many sentences. But over to the right here, there are different colours representing the flashcards of the phonics course. The white for the alphabet, green for the consonant blends, blue for the long vowels, pink for the prefixes, and yellow for the suffixes. There's the mnemonic section and the phonics section. The mnemonic section is unique to me. I invented initial word mnemonic chants in the mid-90s, and they are published in a series of books called Spelling Success. The phonics section is an adaptation of the Orton-Gillingham method that I was trained in, but over the years I began to teach it differently, and I made hundreds of my own structured worksheets. Looking at the mnemonic section first, what is an initial word mnemonic chant? Simply, it's a chant that starts with the word that is targeted. Each word springs to life as a story. There is no confusion as to what the chant is for. The word itself brings the rest of the chant from the memory. Hundreds can be memorized at any one time. 545 is the highest number so far. They work like magic, and they really are fun.
Does Ollie eat sausages? Use 6 eggs daily. All adds laugh. Head explodes at Daniel.
1 eggs by yourself. Beautiful eagle attacks uncle's turkey if you underlet it.
Gone.
Gone on Northern Express.
Father.
Father and the hen enjoy running.
Half.
Half a large fish.
Carry.
Carry a really red yo-yo.
Just under some trees.
Half.
Half a large fish.
There are numerous different listings, and each listing has its own set of chants for each word and sentences that contain these words for dictation purposes and reading. Initial word mnemonic chants are also excellent for homophones because you get the spelling and the meaning locked into each chant, and that takes away the confusion. Looking at the phonics section, there are 5 sets of colour-coordinated flashcards, but for simplicity's sake, we're just going to concentrate on the consonant blends. We start with the flashcards, then go on to look at the words, and then onto the sentences.
Spur, bull, ulf, sk, cr, and 1 minute and 1 second.
Once the words have been highlighted in green, then it's time to read them back.
Frog, smut, grip.
So after the flashcards and the analysis of the words, the consonant blends are then highlighted in green in the structured sentences and read back out loud. To end each phonics section, the flashcards, the words and the sentences can then be given back as spelling exercises. Each phonics section is treated in the same way, and by the time the course is completed, the pupils have developed an abundance of coping strategies and are able to function independently in the classroom. I wonder if you can now see why the title of the course, EnCHANTing Strategies, is actually written the way it is, with the word chant in the middle, enlarged. The strength of the course basically lies in all the out-loud, repetitive chanting of mnemonics and flashcards, and this really helps to embed the information into the long-term memory. Also, the colour-coding analysis of the words helps to focus attention on the building blocks of words and sentences. And of course the flashcards are the building blocks, and since these have been repeated over and over again with out-loud chanting, then they are easily recognised in words and sentences. So consequently the fear and tension that usually associates dyslexic children with reading tends to disappear, and a much more confident person emerges.
She taught me practical ways to learn and remember spellings, and I still actually use these today, 20 years on. Chris didn't just give me the practical tools to learn these spellings. She gave me hope, she gave me confidence, and she really helped me to develop as a person, and I really couldn't recommend her highly enough. She's been probably the most influential person in my life.
So I hope you found this introduction to EnCHANTing Strategies inspiring, and that you may like to try it out because it really does work. I call it my Mars ladder to success: multisensory, analytical, repetitive and structured. So why don't you try it out and see the effects that it has upon children. I will leave you with testimonials from pupils whose lives were changed by this programme.
I am a former student of Chris's and a qualified teacher. I started going to Chris when I was about 9 years old because I was struggling with spelling at school. Her methods really worked for me. I found them incredibly engaging, particularly the mnemonic chants. I use a lot of these methods with my own students as well, and it's lovely to see them gaining so much from them, just like I did when I was a youngster as well.
Yeah, I loved going to Help for Dyslexia, and my family are really grateful that we discovered it, and I am really thankful that I got there, and I wouldn't be here where I am now if I didn't go. Thank you. Bye.
Hello, my name is Fraser and I'm from Northumberland in England. I was a student of Chris Blance's for a number of years. Chris helped me immensely with my spelling and reading, and she was instrumental in helping me gain a grade B in GCSE English. This allowed me then to go on to college, where I studied uniform public services for 2 years. During my time of studying public services, I conducted a series of 54 essays, which then culminated in me getting a double distinction star, which is equivalent of 2 A stars at A level. I have since joined the British Army and become a section commander at the age of 22. I've been to numerous countries all around the world, and Chris has completely changed my life and everything that I do.
Hi, my name is Amy Coconio, and I have been homeschooling my son Jonathan for 7 years. He's 12 years old, and he is dyslexic. He has struggled all his life with reading and spelling, and even just some basic alphabet sounds. I stumbled across Chris Blanch's YouTube videos and was so impressed by her pupil demonstrations that I bought the complete teaching course. It has been magical. With using the phonics flashcards and the mnemonic chants, I have noticed such rapid improvement, not only in his reading and spelling, but also in his confidence.
Hi, I'm Sinead, Jaden's mum. We got in touch with Christine during the lockdown when Jaden was at home. He was struggling with his schoolwork and he didn't really enjoy spellings. He struggled a lot on those. So we learnt this method, and ever since we've had a lesson with Christine once a week on a Zoom call, and Jaden's just taken to it so well. He now knows over 100 chants. When we're out and about, he'll recognise words now that he wouldn't normally. And he can spell so much better. He's just better within himself, and he actually enjoys sitting doing his Zoom lesson every week with Christine, and I enjoy seeing how much he's come on and how much it's actually helped him. It's such an amazing method that she teaches, and it's so nice to see your child progress.
Hattie's been going to Chris Blantz since she was 6 years old, and it's made a massive difference to her. Chris's methods that she used has meant that Hattie has now achieved the equivalent of a grade B GCSE in her English, and it's helped in all
more than I could have asked for.
Absolutely, and it's helped in all of her other subjects as well, because without being able to read and write and spell, you're really going to be struggling to get your qualification. Well, Chris is such an inspirational teacher. She knows how to get the best out of your children. She really does. And the methods, the step-by-step, little-by-little methods that she uses are achievable.
I found it really fun, and it was different to English in the classroom, which I really appreciated.
And if it's fun, you learn.
Yeah.